Okay, we're getting to the end. Let's look at the site. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Alright. So, did we do a good job here or what? Well, you really don't know until you run it through the code validator. Now, I'm going to show you how to validate your accelerated mobile pages. This is a piece of code that you can actually be perfect at. But the only way is to run it through the AMP validator. Now, remember I told you that you can't have external style sheets and you can't have any custom JavaScript. Well, looky, down here at the bottom, we have the grid, that's those 12 colorful columns that helped us in our design. So that's that code. But look, there's external JavaScript. Now that's going to throw an error when we validate. But I'm going to do it anyway, just so that you can see how it detects errors. So I'm going to Command A, I'm going to select all, I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go to Moose Loose. And when you go to 27 utilities, the first utility is the Accelerated Mobile Page Code Validator. That's right. You can see if you did it right. So let's go there. Now remember, the first time we're doing this, it's going to throw an error because we have that external JavaScript, that custom JavaScript in the footer. So I'm going to paste it. And look, it shows an error. Tell me that on line 1075 and then on 1083 there's a script tag, not allowed, blah, 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 blah. And if you look, it'll actually show you in your code where the problems are. So you can go through here. Where's the problem? Where's the problem? Oh, you can click on it. It'll take you to that line. See, that's where it's finding the problem in our remove after design purposes. You know what I mean? And so, what you can do is you can get rid of it here and see if you can validate if it's gone. And because it's gone, the code that we just did together is perfect. And so what you would do is you could either copy and paste this code and paste it into Dreamweaver. Ooh, that seems a little bit risky. Or you can go back here, remove all the invalid code, copy, Command A selects all, Command C copies. Let's paste it in the validator. I Command A, select everything, delete it. And then Command V, it failed, there's nothing in there and it failed. And then Command V, and we passed, which means that our site is perfect. It's perfect AMP accelerated mobile pages. So you did a very good job. A very, very good job. Now, if we put this on the web and we direct a Google bot to index our page, then it will know that it is an accelerated mobile page, and Google will cache everything that we did so that when people go to the site, it's going to load absolutely instantly. So what we learned here is, number one, there's new code that is in AMP. We have such things as this AMP custom style. So it has to have that. It has to have the boilerplate. It has to have external JavaScript libraries that are AMP. All the CSS has to be embedded. You have new tags called like AMP image, and there are some tags that no longer are valid. And so if you keep that in mind, and you don't do any external or custom JavaScript libraries that aren't AMP, and if you follow those codes, you will come up with an absolutely perfect accelerated mobile page, and we did that together. Okay, so that wraps it up, I think, unless I think of something else, but for the most part, that's how you use the AMPKit tool. Thank you.